The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch jerk man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Oh, yes! Finally kicked those fuckers off the air.
About goddamn time I got sick of those fucks.
Yeah, that G.J. Jerkman and Maxwell Silverhammer with all their goddamn anti-corporate
You know what?
talk.
I'm just be happy. We're gonna go celebrate right now. I think we should go do some golf and butt fuck one another.
Oh, that's the greatest. I'm ready. Hold on. Go get in the car here.
Get the hell away the other side. Another side. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, this is a great day.
I'm gonna start it up now. You ready?
These bastards.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bora Bora, here we go.
It's the STIM Radio Show.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motor. Do you smell fire? I think somebody lit a cigarette. No, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9, cause the STIM Radio family ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call HQ. Hey, Winfrey, you're a musical genius, man. They can't paint it like a face is. But if the content is making you sick, taste some Dayquil. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
Spread them cheeks!
It's the end of the holy shit, it's motherfucking hot goddamn week.
Shit that fucking cocksucking irks me.
End of the week edition.
AIDS attrition.
I am Cruise Control, melting out here in Eugene.
And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer. I get to go home to an air-conditioned house, and I might go to the pool tonight, you know?
Yeah. Why do I do this again? I don't know why I do this again.
Because
why do I put up with this?
Because you know why? It's once a week, and you need it, man. It's therapy. It's going to help you.
It's therapy. It's going to help me. Oh, now you sound like a cult leader. It's therapy. It's going to help you, my son.
It will, you know?
To be the best you can. It's a therapeutic thing to be on the show and learn and let out your anger and your negative energies into the airwaves so that people can absorb them and take some of the stress that's on your shoulders.
Oh, it actually, no, I wasn't even thinking about that part. I was just thinking about the ripping on you part, you know, because you kind of need me to rip on you every week, you know?
Oh, rip on me. No, I need that. No, you need to rip on somebody, and since G Motors isn't around anymore.
Yeah, yeah, and Jerkman's not around too much, so you know we can rip on his podcast.
Neither of them are around, so you can't actually do that either. Because it's no fun if they're not around.
No,
right?
Of course not. So
I mean, losers don't want to come around. It's all good, dude.
Yeah, you know how it is. They get in their own little bullshit, and you know.
Well, one of them went to had to follow his family, because not his wife or anything, but his.
Oh wow, that's funny, man.
And another one couldn't follow his wife.
Yeah, that's true. She followed somebody else. You know, he's sitting there going, "Oh, you fuck! You know what? You fuck!" Probably at home.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so what's going? Let's see. You want to talk about? You sent me a thing about this. I looked at the Digi Extreme. It's just like it doesn't seem like anything remarkable. What's the story?
Here's the thing, man. I get a Facebook message yesterday from somebody we both know. I'll give you a hint. It's, "Hey, dude."
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
And he tells me to call him because he just hit pay dirt. No, what was the term he used? "I just struck gold, man. You got to call me." And you know.
Oh shit! You think things would change? You thought he was out of that phase after the knives and.
Yeah, the knives and the vacuums and the whatever other things he was into. So I thought, well, all right, if anything, I just thought, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you just want to give him a call and see how he's doing, right?
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while, and, maybe he found one of his DJ Needle tapes that I made back in the day or something, which I think would be kind of cool because I don't have them anymore, So anyway, I call him up, and he goes, yeah, man, I got this thing. It's called the Digi Extreme, and, I've demoed this thing for everybody, and there's not been one demo where I haven't sold one. And I'm like, well, what the hell is it? And apparently it's just some kind of, fuck, you pretty much can do the same thing from your tablet or phone, right?
It turns your TV into a tablet, which is okay. That's not, if you want to have, if it's probably what, $50, something like that?
No, man, he told me it's $250.
Are you? Oh, fuck that, dude. Fucking great.
Well, and he wasn't trying. What it was is, and because he knew, to his credit, he was like, yeah, man, he was like, I know you can't, you'd probably have trouble navigating with it because there's no screen reading software. But you know what he wanted me to do, because I do radio, he wanted to give me a code so I can, sell it for him. And so, you know what I'm saying? So, call this number and give him code 61522. And
is he going to give you any money for it?
Yeah, well, dude, every time, I wish I had $1 for every time somebody told me they give me money for something I was going to put.
I'm just saying, if did he even offer?
I kind of cut him off before he got a chance to spit out the offer, because I was like, well, I'd like to know more about this thing before I do anything, man. So I was like, can you send me some?
It doesn't look bad. It's just, I want to see something, though. I'm doing some research here.
Okay. I tried to look.
I've actually got it brought up, and it's we're bringing up Amazon.com right now.
The fact that it's on Amazon.
It's $339. Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's let me see. It's got 67 reviews, 4 stars.
Okay, it's pretty decent.
Not bad. But it's normally $339, but it's $177.40. How is? Let's see. Wait a second.
That's a big drop, man.
Wait. Let's see. It's got a Android ARM dual-core A9, 1 gigabyte DDR3, 8 gigabyte. Let's see, 8 gigabyte flash drive. So full HD 1080p. It looks okay, but there's things that probably do it just as well for a lot less price, or you could do the same thing. Although the retail price on Amazon's a hell of a lot less than he's doing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Amazon's selling it for cheaper even. So.
Yeah, why would you go through him when you can get on Amazon? You can get 2 days, and Amazon will replace everything for you.
I'm just wondering how you even get into that kind of thing, man. How you even wind up selling this shit? Where do you go? Where do you find these jobs or whatever they're called?
Your opportunities. You want to get rich quick and make money and think it's going to be the way of the future. But this is like the wave of 2012.
I was going to say, that's kind of old school, right? I mean,
it's not necessarily old school. I mean, it's
older school.
Games. It's got movies and stuff. I mean, but you can probably run your own.
I mean, it just doesn't sound like something that I'm just trying to find a thing to make it, why it would be cool. Like, what's the advantage of having it? You know what I'm
saying? If you don't have the internet, you don't have a computer, you have a big screen TV, you don't want to take up any space, you just plug it in the back of your TV. It picks up signal, although
you need internet to run it. You need internet to run it, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you do.
So
but most of the time you have it. You'd be very surprised how many people with Wi-Fi don't actually have computers. These are for their phones.
Oh, okay.
That's only their phones. Believe me, it happens I hear it all the time. People try to play their Xboxes by streaming shit through their fucking phones. Dumbasses, dude.
Like using it as.
Why isn't it? Mike, I can't download this shit, man. I can't download this. It's taking forever. Your goddamn servers. What are you using? Well, I'm using my 4G network, dude. using your phone as a hotspot? Yeah. Well, you're a fucking retard.
And they wonder why their data plan is ass ramming them too, right?
Exactly. So they get to call up Xbox and fucking AT&T. Both of them.
Oh wow. Yeah, I
believe me, people do that. It's I don't really know. I mean, I'm looking.
it's not really. I mean, it's not a bad thing, I guess, but it's not a.
No, it's not. It's not a rip. I mean, it's. Let's see.
Because I even tried to see if it was a scam or if it was, some bad things were said about it or anything. But, I couldn't find any negatives. It was all just, that it's this thing and it's this device. And I did see it was on Amazon. I was like, oh, wow, they're actually selling that. Okay. But I just don't see the allure to it, I guess. Like, why would you buy that thing? It seems like just another toy, really. So, kind of like, but
well, it's not necessarily. It's just like the Amazon. A lot of people have these things, but it's like it's like Roku. Have you ever heard of Roku or the Google thing they stick in the back of your TV?
Oh, okay.
Similar to that.
I've heard of those. Yep, the Roku or whatever it's called.
Yeah, so it's it's nothing spectacular. I mean, I wouldn't pay $220 for it. I wouldn't pay $160 for it.
Yeah, it's nothing I would buy, but
you can get some similar type of things for less money, and probably a little bit more well known
and I don't really see. I mean, I've had people tell me a million times, oh, if you promote my shit on your show or talk about my business, I'll give you the percentages and all this other. I've never had anything from that. So, and one person in particular, I actually gave a friend of mine their info, and they used them. I know this, and they, and I still never got anything from it. So, fuck it. But,
wow.
Man, well, you gotta love.
That's something that it's just another streaming device. Now it looks like it's getting good reviews. 69 reviews isn't really that many though on Amazon.
No.
Let's put it this way: to compare it to something like the Roku. I'll just for shits and giggles, I'll look it up here.
All right, see what the Roku has. See if they have
Roku.
How many reviews do they have?
There's a bunch of them. 6,514. There's one with 649. There's one with 383. There's a bunch with 14,000, 3,000. Yeah, that's Digi. I'm gonna look it up again. Digi Extreme.
So they sound like they're just trying to compete with all the other devices, pretty much. one more toy, which pretty much I can do this shit on my computer anyway. If I wanted.
Yeah. Digi Extreme 67, and that's pretty much all there is here.
Well, okay.
That doesn't. I mean, come on.
I mean, he's making it like it's the wave of the future, and it's the best thing since fucking toilet paper, and
it's just a way to stream movies on your TV. It's not
right.
Fucking big deal. You can do it on your Xbox. You can buy an Xbox 360 for $200 for the same price, and get internet on that. Play games and stream all your shit through other apps.
So it's kind of like the technological Cutco then, huh?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just you got to download their firmware, and you have to make sure and it's not using Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean, Android Jelly Bean is older. Like Ice Cream Sandwich is newer, I think.
Yeah, they're up to something new now, aren't they? That's Jelly Bean was like.
I'm gonna find out when that came out because that's the one. They're 4.22. So.
Yeah, that was like 2011 or something, or 2012. Even way before that.
I had that like 3 phones ago.
Wow. Oh, so it's probably one of the later, Well, you'll see.
Let's see. Android on. Okay. On October, Jelly Bean is the name given to 3 major point releases on Android. June 2012.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was 2012.
Yeah, something. It's 4.1. What's the newest version of Android? I'm gonna find out here.
All right. Yeah, because they have something. They have different shit since then. I know that. Newest Android. Listen to that. You can hear him typing. He's so professional back there.
Oh, go fuck yourself, man. Yeah, they're up to Kit Kat 4.4 now.
Oh wow.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad. Actually, 5.0 Lollipop release date is coming out is next.
Oh, okay.
So it's several years old. So, but that's the thing. It's several years old, and so this product is probably several years old.
Wow.
And it's only got 67 reviews. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost got as little views as your show on YouTube.
Damn. Hey, you know what? I don't care, man. That's.
I know you don't care. That's why I say it, dude.
I don't really give a shit. I'm like, what the fuck ever.
Hey, you give a shit, but you don't have to lie to me, man.
Well.
I know you're looking for that one moment, that one person to listen to you and realize what you are.
Right, the big break. Get that big break, man.
Get that big break, man.
Well, how do you know
is there a fucking cricket in there somewhere?
Yeah, actually there is. It's funny. You hear it?
Fucking hear that motherfucking thing. Why is there a cricket a cricket in a fucking radio studio? That's like real professional there.
Well, I mean,
why don't you put a hive in there and have some bees flying around? Jesus Christ, man. Maybe have a fucking bird in the corner. Or maybe a wolf walk in and howl at the middle of someone's show.
Well, we can't really control when the crickets come in. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? You fucking find that damn thing. It makes a noise. You listen to Sonar Boy.
It's hiding in a wall, man.
Click your tongue and make something happen, dude. You're a ninja, man. You're blind. You got that sonar.
Yeah, exactly. you're in dickhead mode tonight, huh? Like, fuck you. So, although I got to talk. Speaking of technology, man, here's something kind of cool.
I got a lot of stuff to talk about actually tonight.
Okay, cool.
So we both do.
So, here's one thing that's kind of cool though, kind of on the technology subject. RTC is doing something where they text you. You can get text alerts. So, like if they're they'll text you your rides for the next day, so you know what time your rides are going to be. They'll also text you when your ride is like 10 minutes away, or you can set up the time. You know what I'm saying? You can say like, I want to know when it's 5 minutes away or 10 minutes away or something. So
that's pretty cool.
And then and it also texts you when it's there, when they've arrived.
Now that's cool, but that's another thing that's like 2005-ish.
Well, yeah, but the fact we're talking about RTC though, man, the most non-progressive.
We can text you. You can even use your pager.
Well, that's the thing though, that they've taken. I'm glad they're finally doing this because they're your typical non-progressive ass government agency, and like how many I used to want them to. It still would be nice to set your rides up online. You wouldn't have to call. You still got to call.
Yeah. Still got to call, and because got to keep that which I don't mind in some ways, but yeah, I wish you could just set up online. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, and then just get an email confirmation or something that here are your rides for tomorrow, and then you'd be done with it. So I think that would be a little more, but they never. A lot of government agencies aren't very progressive, man.
Well, no, they aren't.
Like Social Security is that way. They can't email you. It's all got to be done over the phone, so they can conveniently.
Yeah, because so they can keep the bureaucrats' jobs.
Oh yeah.
They need to keep a certain amount of jobs,
right?
So that they can get their funding.
Yeah.
And they need to come in so they can get their fucking claws into you.
Yeah, exactly. Or even with the payments.
Some fucking counselor somewhere about.
The stupid fucking payments, that we're supposed to do supposedly, which I haven't paid in probably about a year. I
pay with my tax return, man.
Yeah, that's what I do. I figure you get a big chunk of money from me.
They're taking $300 to $500 a fucking year at least from me already.
That's how I'm feeling.
Kidding.
It's funny because my mom, was like, well, you got to pay them. And I'm like, no, I don't got to pay. She's like, it's, I'm telling you, it's $20. It's going to go in your, and I'm just like, who cares? I said half the time I try to call, they, I can't get through to speak to anyone.
On your credit? Is that what they said? She said?
Yeah, she said something about it'll go on my credit. I'm like, Mom, it's never going to leave my credit. It's going to stay on my credit.
That's what I'm saying. Mine's there. If I got bad credit now, I have bad credit now. Whatever.
Right. Exactly.
I've had fucking shit. My credit's like -40.
Well, who has good credit anymore?
Fucking FICA score. You have a FICA score because you fucking fucked up somewhere. Dude. Not FICA, man.
Well, who's got good credit anyway?
It's for Micah.
For Micah score, yeah, exactly.
Fucking bite the Formica score.
Dig your teeth into the Formica.
I call it the fuck it score because I can't even get it's like, you want to get an introductory credit card? Please sign up now. All right, fuck you. We won't even touch you.
It's kind of good they leave you alone though.
Thank God you can get an ATM card. Jesus Christ. I'm serious. Thank God I have an ATM card because
That's all I use, man. I mean, no reason to have anything else.
I don't use shit anymore. I get cash out, and then I get cash out, and I think, this is how the world's changed. I get cash out, and I look at my bank statement and go, oh, shit, man, I'm kind of low on cash. Wait a second, dude.
Cash
have 100. You've got cash out. You have cash, but that's not in my account.
I do the same thing. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, man. I just took out $40. Yeah.
It's like, you've got $40 in your fucking pocket, so you use that $40 and you won't use your cash for 2 or 3 days, or your account. So it's the same fucking thing. But no, not anymore. It's not. Because you think, at least I don't think so. It's like you think, it's like, you're so technologically sound, it's so convenient. You have the card. Like, I buy everything online.
Yeah.
Get it shipped to me.
Yep.
Dude, when I get some more money, I'm going to get Prime, Amazon Prime. I'm going to get that again and have groceries shipped to me. Fucking non-perishables. Canned food, soda, shit like that.
Damn, really? They can do that for you over Amazon?
Yeah, they have Amazon Fresh, dude.
Oh, shit. I wonder, can you get, you probably can't get frozen stuff, obviously, but...
I think you might be able to get frozen stuff, but I know you can't. I don't think you can get fresh stuff like produce or milk or shit like that.
Oh, I don't do...
I'll look at that now.
You know what, man? You know what I drink? I've tried lately? That almond milk, man. You ever drink that shit?
It's good, isn't it?
It is good. I like it.
Fucking good, dude. You ever get some cereal with that shit? Make a bowl of cereal, dude?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I don't usually do cereal with it, but I just drink it sometimes in the morning. I'm like, hey, this is good shit.
Did you tell me? Didn't I tell you to get that? Or
you know what? It was Mac Metro was talking about it, and I was like,
Because I've been drinking that for a while. Also, try the almond milk, and then also the cashew milk is good too.
Oh, really?
It's got cashew and almond, and it doesn't spoil that. You can even drink it warm. You can leave it out if you want. You don't want to.
I know Jerkman loves to drink nut milk, and so maybe he would enjoy that. Maybe I should ask him.
Yeah, but he usually likes the kind that are like that have a little sweaty, like almost a Gatorade taste to it. Because you have to be like sweaty nut juice.
Right, exactly. Instead of your electrolytes, they're your ejaculates, right?
Yeah, ejaculate.
So.
Or electropipes.
Electropipes, yeah. Erectulites.
Erectulites. He needs those because of his condition.
Oh, wow. That's fucked.
They don't call it Power Aid for nothing. Then again, he'd probably drink Gatorade.
Oh, it's fun to rip on him, and he can't say anything.
Well, he's probably well, whatever. Anyway, So that's funny. This is how technology shifts your
thinking, man.
Shifts your thinking, man. Because I get out cash and I'm like, wait, you have cash, so and I still break out my card sometimes. Like, wait, I got $40. Oh, I have cash. Oh,
I've done that. I'll pull the card out.
I don't need to use my card. I've got because you don't. And this is the thing is for you. I understand why you don't get fucking have to fold you have to origami your fucking bills.
Yep. Or put them in separate pockets or dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You just pull out your fucking card and you get criticized about how you fucking fold your bills.
Oh, yeah.
5 hours at a Burger King or where the fuck that was.
Yeah. That's, what's that?
Oh, go ahead, Matt.
I was just going to say, yeah, or even have to, take a trip to the ATM. That's a fucking pain in the ass. So I might as well just use my card,
Yeah, exactly. It's in ordering is from everywhere. It's fucking great. But speaking of burgers, Kraken needs to take you on Trop and Jones, or someone needs to take you. Maybe even go with Mac Metro or somebody else. Can't go with G Motors anymore.
Oh, G Motors misses out. Of course, you know what he'll do too? He'll text me and tell me about all these burger places and all these things, and I'm like, we don't have that out here, man. He was probably what's it called, Hardee's. Yeah, or like he was telling me about the hot dog at Burger King that they have, and I'm like, huh? And remember we looked it up. I think we looked it up, and you guys were like, what? What the fuck?
The South, man, they got a bunch of crazy shit.
I know.
Bags,
I know.
White supremacy. That's we're a white supremacist country. The black president. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of white privilege,
But speaking of burgers, you remember Rally's, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, Rally's was one of my favorite burger places.
I think I know what you're gonna tell me, dude. Is it? Oh shit. What's the name? Checkers, yeah. There's a Checkers by me actually. It's on. I went there with G Motors actually before a little before he left.
Was it good?
It was good, dude. It's the same fries, like they used to have.
Those fucking awesome.
And
seasoned fries, and the burgers are good, right?
The burgers are great, and then those ejaculatory ass banana shakes, dude. Those things are awesome. Oh.
Yeah, see, so I wanted to make sure you knew about those, because there's one on Trop and Jones too.
Oh, that's close to where we were. Kraken could go there.
So you guys can go there. You guys could hit up lunch and try to get those fries whenever you want to.
Kraken's very very finicky, man. It's kind of weird. He's like, oh, it's not quality food. It's kind of weird. He's like that sometimes. Very picky.
Quality food. Well, this is I would consider this quality fast food.
Yeah, but he always finds something to bitch.
I think I lost you guys.
Did you? We can hear you. I think
it's saying I'm still on here.
I can hear you. You can't hear me? All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Huh.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to...
Okay, we're going to go to break, and we're going to see what's going on. We'll be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan. And it really don't have to be like that. What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil. I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your car like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money? You can talk to me, you can talk to me. We got what you need, or you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund, we have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you think that you're fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghosts.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in the trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerk Man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of the shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
I can't hear you. Wow, I can't hear you fucking assholes, man. Oh, I can talk shit about you though, maybe.
You can't hear us? Are you serious?
No, I can't hear you at all, dude. I can't fucking. Oh, this is crazy, dude. What's going on with this setup here?
No. Stop fucking with us, man.
I can't. Can you get what? I hear some kind of like fucking bug in the background. It's like a.
Yeah, it's your brain. That's what it is.
I take it we're gonna. Sorry about the technical difficulty, everyone.
It's all good. You know, we could actually hear you perfectly, but you dropped out, man. This time it's on your end, Mr. Cricket Man.
I dropped out. You guys could hear me, but I couldn't hear you. But I said I couldn't hear you, and I was actually very professional about it.
You were quite professional. All right,
I was quite professional. So, so are we gonna skip? Like, obviously, we're gonna go off like probably what 8:20, 8:25, then take another one, or what?
Yeah, I guess so. What time is it now?
7:50.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then that's what we'll do. I guess we'll just
About 8:20, we'll do it. Then we'll take the last. We'll do like a split, like a three split.
Yeah. We got this, man. We got this down.
That's good. Whoever's running that shit there, just let them know that what is it, like 8:20 or so.
We'll take it at 8:20. All right, that's cool. So anyway, what's up, man? What's pissing you the fuck off or firing you up in some way?
Well, I'm sure you guys have talked about the Cecil the lion, right?
What? No, actually, we haven't.
You haven't talked about the fucking lion yet.
No, we have not. You've
heard all about the lion, right?
It's so insignificant. You know, I've heard shit. I don't even know what the fuck's going on there. This is the guy that killed.
All right. So here's this outrage that's going across the world. A dentist from Minnesota. He went to Zimbabwe. And he shot and killed a lion.
Okay.
That's named Cecil. This lion is like, I guess, very friendlier toward people than most of the lions. It's used to people.
Okay.
So it had its own name. And so he lured it off a place and shot it with a crossbow or some shit like that. And for like 40 hours, like followed it while it died, and then cut off its head and then showed it on YouTube or on Facebook. And people were outraged, and now they're looking into criminal charges for him. And it's a whole big thing about how dare he should be 15 years in prison. And
it's a wild lion, isn't it? It didn't belong to a park or anything, did it?
I think it was in they lured it out of a park. That.
Wow.
Which is fucked up. Believe me, I think it's fucked up. But that's not my point in this. Do you know what's also going on right now? You know that Planned Parenthood there's people that are selling fucking infant fucking baby parts.
They're selling
for money.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They're funding aborting baby parts. Yeah, of course you haven't heard about this. You know why? Because no one wants to talk about it.
Wow. No, I saw something about Cecil the lion. I didn't even pay attention. It seemed so insignificant to me that I was just like, oh, what is that? So I actually thought it might be a wrestler or somebody. Which, by the way, speaking of, Rod Piper, man. Fuck, who gives a shit?
Hot Rod, man. Hot Rod Piper's dead, dude.
Oh, man.
Bagpipes are going to play for him.
My eyes are just welling up. Yeah, bagpipes for the piper. So,
get pipe. Exercise
your pipe. Do what you like, but don't use it on a dike. Yeah, old school, man. Almost 20 years ago. Can you believe that shit?
That was 97, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. 18 years ago, to be exact.
Where did you do that? Was that at your dad's house?
Yep, at my dad's house in the backyard.
Exercise your
pipe.
Dude. Saturday, Friday night? What was that, dude?
I think it was like actually, dude, I think it was a weeknight. Like a Monday or two, because I was off for spring break.
Oh, and I was off just whatever I was doing, right?
Yeah, you were just doing your deal, because I think at that time you lived, you and your dad lived at that apartment close by where you could walk, remember?
Oh, we lived at, that was right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Summerhill, but the other one across the way.
Yeah. Behind the turtle stop.
No, that's the other one. It's behind the Carl's Jr.
Yeah, well, I remember you guys living there, though, because you used to walk over all the time and be like, all right, man, I'm going to come over.
Yeah, that'd be from, that's the other apartment. Because I lived in 2 apartments at Sahara, and that's why I moved back there.
You're right.
I lived at Sahara and Fort Apache. I lived at the Summerhill, not the Summerhill Point, that's the newer one. Was it Summerhill Point? Yeah, it was Summerhill Point.
I don't remember the name of them, but...
And then the other one was across the way. It was like behind the Carl's Jr. That was right there.
Yeah. Forget the name of them, but yeah, that was that time, man. So yeah, they're all upset over a lion, but yet human body parts, baby parts, are being sold, and nobody gives a shit, right?
Yeah, no one fucking cares. Oh well, that's just baby parts.
Baby parts.
But they're aborted babies. Who cares? They're just aborted babies, but they're making personal money off. You know how much Planned Parenthood gets a year from taxpayer money?
How much?
Take a guess.
Billions, I'm sure.
$500 million.
Oh Jesus.
That's
insane.
A shit ton of money.
Fuck yeah.
For a place that supports abortions, which no one. I don't want. Honest, I'm pro choice in a way. Like, I don't not think it should be illegal in most cases.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be a method of birth control, but at the same time, you know, I'm not pro-life either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I don't think it's. I think the idea is kind of disgusting of abortion in a way.
Yeah, but you know,
think about it. I mean,
sometimes though, if you know you can't afford the kid or you know whatever.
Well, my problem with abortion, as you well know, is not that it's legal. It's that it's only legal for one sex.
Yeah, of
In other
course.
words, a guy can't contractually abort a baby.
Right. The woman has to say, "I want to get rid of this baby."
Yeah, or if the woman wants the baby, then you're stuck as a slave. You're a slave for 18 years, giving her money to support a baby that you don't want.
Right.
That if you were her, would have aborted, killed.
Although I believe you can sign away your parental rights. I think.
No, you can't.
You can't.
So there'll still be well, you can, but if she wants to get your money, she can get your money.
Because I think if you signed away your parental rights, you're good to go, man.
No.
No. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think you can. In a lot of states, you can't.
I've heard of people. I don't know. I've heard different stories, and I guess not having kids, I wouldn't know. But you know, I've heard you can actually.
In a lot of places, it's not. You can't actually sign away your parental rights legally. A lot of places, even if you're like raising a kid and you find it's not yours,
right,
you still have to pay for it.
Well, that's pretty fucked up. So you mean if like you're dating someone, you sort of take the stepdaddy role, and you guys don't work out and you leave, they can go after you for child support?
Sometimes. Or the other, what I'm talking about is if a chick says that the kid is yours, and you find out that it isn't, and you still have to pay for it.
That sounds, very familiar, man.
Well, yeah.
We know somebody who, I think, did some shit like that.
Well, you know, what are you going to do? It's the way the world works, man.
Yeah.
But that just bugs me. It bugs me that we're so fucked up. I think I'm trying to figure out if part of the problem is that we're so exposed all the time to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing is hidden anymore, man. So that we see all this fucked up shit happening.
So we're desensitized?
No, we think it's happening a lot more than it used to, and it is happening a lot more than it used to because it's being shown more and more.
Right.
It's almost like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like the more people see it, the more they emulate it.
Gotcha.
Like dude, Jerkman showed this fucking video of this chick. These chicks at McDonald's, and they like got in a fight. They stood up and stood on the fucking counter and jumped over the fucking counter.
Oh shit!
The McDonald's employee beat the fuck out of these bitches with this like switch or some shit. Like, stick. And it was like he was beating the fuck, and I'm like, good. You know why? Because you don't jump over the fucking counter.
Oh yeah, come on, man. What the hell's wrong with you? It's a restaurant. It's an establishment.
And they were like, stop. And I was like, dude, they shouldn't have jumped over the fucking counter.
Don't jump over the goddamn counter.
Ran toward them. I don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah.
It's like just like there's a fucking post on Facebook again that fucking pisses me off. It's the most insane double standard of people, and it's really almost insulting. Because it's that whole thing about what is. I'm gonna try to find this again real quick.
All right. Yeah, there was a drive-through one I think that Jerkman had shown me at one point, where this woman was pissed off because she didn't get her McNuggets or something, and like punched through the drive-through window and was trying to climb in and fight with the dude behind the window. It's pretty. People get fucking psycho, man. They're just crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're crazier, or if it's just, shit they know they're going to get known for. Like it's almost like a, I want to be a celebrity. I want to be on TV, even if I do something stupid. One of those kind of deals.
Yeah, it's holy shit. I'm sorry, this Facebook does this to you. I'm trying to find this thing. Well, basically, the saying is, it says, no matter what she does to you, it is never okay to hit a woman.
No, fuck that.
It is never okay. Never
okay. Well, there it is again. Are you weaker? Are you, are you guys special or something?
Yeah, of course they are. That's because, and women are saying this and agreeing with this guy. Like, yeah, that's the heart of privilege. Think about this, dude. We've got people on the news, like these chicks that are, these anchors that are going, he killed two men, or he killed, because this is how they say it. 5 people are dead, including 2 women. He hurt women.
Right.
These are women talking.
It's pulling at the heartstrings, you know.
What it is it's called privilege, because that's the heart of privilege. When you've got your own race, when you've got your own goddamn race saying, oh, how dare they? It's like saying, what? You don't ever talk back. You know, you never hit a woman. Like women saying that you never hit a woman. Like, who the fuck are you? Because what if a guy said you never disrespect a man? Oh, you're just a pig.
Yeah.
You disrespect this motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, women literally say this all the time. Oh, you should never treat a woman like that. Like you're saying I should never treat you like that. Whatever you do, you don't have any responsibility for yourself.
Right. You can just lose it and start destroying the place. And if I hit you, I'm an asshole. Is that right?
Yeah, you can come at me with a belt, but I can't punch you in the face. If you hit me in the head with a fucking metallic end of a belt that's swung on a fucking rope-like thing that has fucking momentum.
Wow.
And you break open my skull, yeah, that is great. You know, that's just equal quality right there, because you're so goddamn equal.
You know, you actually had a personal situation with that. Did you defend yourself, man?
I just grabbed it and watched where she goes, you can't do anything, because if you call the cops, I'll just say you beat me up, they'll take you away.
Oh, she went there?
Of course she did.
Wow. Fuck. Yeah. Wow, man. So you had exposure to that long ago.
Oh, yeah. It's because it's going on. Guess how long it's been going on? As long as anybody in relationship's been going on.
Shit,
fucking
dude.
Same thing.
You know, I'm really surprised I never had those situations with Shell. You know what I'm saying? There was never any physical anything there. Which
in more ways than one.
Well, seriously though, I never had. Well, there's plenty of physical stuff going on, but no physical fighting though. I mean, you know, there was never. I mean, she never swung it. I'm surprised that she never did.
I think part of that probably is that see, because you're in a weird position, dude. Because you are considered on the oppression pole. You're probably like, oh, you're a man, but you're not really a man.
Right.
You're not. You know, nothing against you personally. You
right.
You don't talk. Yeah.
It's because I'm blind, man. I got you.
Yeah. So basically, you're blind. So you're on that totem pole. You're kind of more oppressed than a white woman probably would be, a straight-sided white woman. You're less oppressed than a blind woman, though.
Sure.
Even though blind women have it in a lot of ways easier than blind men, because women are normally approached by people, or men or other opposite sex and other things. They don't have to actually go for it to be aggressive to get things.
Right.
Men have to normally do that. Just even if you're blind, you still got a balls. You still look like a dude, so you still get that stereotype there. You know what I'm saying?
Being a man, right. Well, yeah. And I wonder. So, do you think in her mind she figured the law would be a little more favorable towards me, or, you know? Just could have been.
I don't know. Maybe she's just not that type of person.
I'm surprised, dude. As volatile as she was, I mean, you and I saw her fucking lose it with people a few times.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I don't know. I couldn't see her doing that, because she's. The thing about Shell is that she was small-minded sometimes and childish and stuff, but in all reality, she wasn't really that bad of a person.
Well,
she was just fucking so goddamn insecure that it just fucking made her farty, dude. Made her smell like a shit, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, while with Christy wasn't really a good person at all. Like Shell would do things for people.
True.
You know.
True.
Shell would. I'm not saying that Christy wouldn't, but Christy was a mean person.
Mean-spirited.
Shell, mean-spirited. And Shell was mean-spirited in some ways. But she was more small-minded and petty. While Christy was straight up fucking not really a good person. You know what I mean? And not even like that's why I think she went to Jesus, because she realized I'm kind of a shitty person. Because she was.
Which is kind of funny. Speaking of going to Jesus, I had a discussion with a paratransit driver the other day about religion, and he was, it was that bullshit again. I love where. I told him, I read the Bible, or, at least tried to read the Bible, and, it was a bunch of crap and a bunch of hypocrisy and all kinds of other stuff. And he was like, well, what Bible did you read? And I'm like, just the regular old Bible, man. And he was like, well, you got to read the New Testament. And, it's back to that New Testament, Old Testament bullshit. And
because the old Bible, fuck that shit. New one.
Yeah, the new one's got the better stuff. It's like the update. It's like, using Windows 10 versus fucking, Windows 95 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, although Windows 10 is, I need to get that, but yeah, never mind.
You're probably jizzing over that shit, aren't you?
Not really. I'm don't really need it right now. I haven't really bothered. I'm gonna wait a month or two and get it when I can.
We're actually we're gonna 820. Yeah, sorry. But anyway, where was I going, dude?
We were talking about Windows. God, where was it going, man?
Where was it going? God damn it! I'm losing my mind.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Just don't get mad at yourself right now. Relax. Everything's okay.
Okay.
We're all good here. Good night. You're going with Windows 10. You're talking about
the Bible and the Old Testament,
the Bible,
and the New Testament and the Blue Testament, and all that other crazy shit.
Then there's the Book of Mormon, which is a different book.
Yeah, and the Quran, and whatever other fucking books are out there. And I just kind of said, man,
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, it might as well be, right? And the Hobbit and all that other shit. So,
sure.
No, it's just, and then I just told him, I said, look, man, I do believe in God, but I don't, I'm not into, I don't believe you need a book or a building to love God. And he was like, well, you do need a book. And I'm just like,
you do need a book. Well, you do, because I said you do.
No, you need a book because society says you do.
Who told you? Well, not society. My so another human being told you need a book.
Yeah, you listen to people
because he's a human being who says he's better than you because you wouldn't believe that.
Yeah, because
you need somebody better than you to tell you what to do in your life. Because you suck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if your pastor's not there, then you're
Just think about it. Why would you be a pastor? Because you want to be. I'm closer to God. What does that mean? It means I'm better than you, and you should listen to what I say.
Right. It's a superiority thing,
Yeah, and people love it because, oh my God, someone who can tell me what to do. Oh wait, so what do I do in my life, Father? What do I do in my life, Pastor? Well, bring your son Johnny over at about 3 with some Vaseline, some mayonnaise, and a hot dog, and
Yeah. That was bad, man.
It was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah. Vaseline, mayonnaise, and a hot dog. So, anyway. Oh, shit.
It's come to Jesus time, Johnny.
Yeah, it's Jesus. Reading with Jesus. Hey.
Come for Jesus. No. Horrible. I'm sorry, but
yeah, it's
I was being very sexist there. Bring your daughter Jill too. Bring your daughter some salmon and some taco shells.
It's we call it
hot dogs and taco shells.
We call it
It's the new baseball Chevrolet song. It's fucking salmon, taco shells, hot dogs, and mayonnaise. Salmon's Vaseline, taco shells, hot dogs, and mayonnaise.
Salmon? Is it salmon?
Salmon.
Salmon or salmon?
Yeah. Salmon, taco shells, Vaseline, hot dogs, and some mayonnaise.
We call that story time at our church.
We got a book. It's a really sticky book.
It's a story called
the Book of More Man. I'll give you more, man.
It's the big bad wolf and the 3 little kids.
The 3 little kids. I mean pigs. Excuse me.
Yeah. So
we're gonna blow your blouse down. I mean, we're gonna blow your house. I mean.
Wow, that's some.
I'll huff and I'll puff on some crack cocaine, and so will you on some heroin. Then I'll blow your fucking down.
I'll puff and I'll push and I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll gush some stuff.
I'll puff and I'll gush some stuff.
And it's all out of lust
and
plenty of trust. So, oh man. But yeah,
God gives love, but his love is tough.
It's funny, just just how people are that. And he was like, "I suggest you read that, sir." And I'm just like,
He said, "I can't read it." Why?
Yeah,
God, that must be a boring read. The goddamn book of the Bible on fucking audiobook.
Audio. Oh yeah. Oh God. Jesus.
I bet it's long as fuck, like 40, 60, 70 CDs.
Well, back when Jerkman and I used to do the Bible study thing, man, we'd always walk out of here just man, dude, it felt like we had broken a few veins in our brains, man. You know?
Because you did. Because you're trying to process it logically, and it's not about logic. It's about belief.
Obviously. I mean, it wasn't, neither of us were getting it. We're just like, this is some bullshit. And of course, and everybody would say the same thing. Well, you guys need to read the New Testament. And we're just like, what's the fucking difference? You know, so it's been rewritten. So basically what you're telling me is this book has been rewritten. And then, of course, I asked him, too.
That is the holy book. But it's not as holy as the other book that but then Jews think that book is holier than the New Testament. Well, Jews are evil and wrong.
Yeah, that's why Hitler tried to kill him.
Yeah, right in that. Now, I mean, Hitler's are almost
Hitler.
The Jews are almost as bad as white males. I mean,
Hitler's a servant of Jesus, in our opinion. That's why he's blonde hair and blue eyed, just like the Jesus that we have.
Like Jesus, the Jesus that we have is blonde haired, blue eyed Jesus from fucking Africa.
Yeah, he's an African Jesus.
Middle East German.
I was gonna say he's a Middle Eastern dude, isn't he? Supposedly. So wouldn't he be dark?
No, don't tell that. Jesus is not dark.
Jesus is not a coon. Now you stop that shit.
He may have been. Well, maybe he looked dark, but the glow from his godly skin
made him have a tan.
Made him white. Made him look white.
Oh fuck, man.
But Jesus was only dark because he had just risen from the earth after 3 days being buried in some dirt.
Well, you know what happened?
That's why he looked dark.
Wasn't Satan? Satan used to be an angel, right, or something like that. Maybe he was fighting with Satan, and got ash all over him. You know what I'm saying?
No, he got his ass kicked.
His ass kicked? Yeah. Well, I figured he was dark, man, because he was fighting with Satan. You know, and
dark.
Yeah.
He was a nigga.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
By the way, did you? Yeah, you saw that video I sent you, right? Jesus is my nigga.
Great, dude. You know why it's great? Because that should be allowed and laughed at. That's what it is.
It was. That's what I was doing. I was laughing at
that.
But
I guarantee you, a lot of people think that's the most racist because they're using the word.
They're white and they're using the word nigga. That was great.
No, don't. It's the N word. It's the N
word.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're saying that's what magazines do. He said the N word.
Oh, everybody says that now. Oh, well, they use the N bomb. That's another one. Do you use the N bomb? You're throwing the N bomb around.
It's a bomb. But unless you're a black guy, then it's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, then you can use it and it's cute. You know, nigger, whatever.
So there you go. We got that fucking Cecil getting more attention than people selling dead baby parts.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Money.
Well, people care
more. Talking about paying for their Lamborghini.
Yeah. Well, people pay for. I mean, people. You know, they care more about animals than they do humans. It seems like in a lot of cases.
Yeah, it's like people are like, don't leave your animals in a car.
What about your kids?
Don't leave them too, but you don't leave your animals in a car.
That's worse. Don't leave animals in a car.
Because some people can relate better to animals than they can to people because they're not good with people.
Yeah. Well, and see, that's the thing. That's why some people shouldn't have kids, but they listen to what society tells them, and they do anyway, and they really shouldn't. They have no business having kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's what they do, man. They're fucking, as I call it, societality, man. Society that loves to settle for shit. Because that's what they're taught to do.
Well, no, we're taught to settle because we have to find something. There's a good article, dude, I found about like dating people now. It's like people people that go on dates, they'll actually be looking at their phones while on first dates and shit.
Okay.
Like that's the world we live in, man. Or like relationships, like because if you think about it, what do you see on Facebook usually?
Oh, those slapped together relationships. Oh, I'm with the most amazing woman or amazing man.
Yes, and that's all you hear about it. So you're like, well, I want to be with the most amazing one. I want to be happy like they are.
Yeah, but that most amazing man a few weeks later is the biggest piece of shit.
Or you know, they don't tell you about the fight they had, 2 weeks ago, or the other night, or how the shit was really uncomfortable in the house last night.
Right.
All you were thinking about is the fucking pictures they're trying to show the. This is pictures of our great relationship,
Yeah, my guess what my amazing man took me out to last night, and there's pictures of them eating dinner and drinking wine and doing whatever the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, but not pictures of her kicking him in the face later on the evening.
So I want you to hold me to something, and I don't know if I told you this, but next person I date, man, make sure I don't make it Facebook official.
I'm not gonna make sure, but if you do, I'll make sure to tell you about it.
Make sure you fuck with me. If you
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna fucking make sure you do something. But
no. I meant just like, fuck with me about it.
I'll remind you about it.
Throw it in my face, definitely, and be like, oh, I thought you said you weren't gonna make it Facebook official, because honestly, I think that ruins relationships, man. Cheapens them.
I think it kind of it kind of puts pressure on it too. Like, oh, now you have to be in a. It's just another pressure.
Yeah.
It's another commitment that you have to make with somebody, even though it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
But if you don't do it, then it means something, even though it doesn't.
Right.
Because you say it doesn't mean anything. Just like the whole marriage idea. That's the way marriage used to be. Oh, I don't want to get married. Well, you don't love me? No, I just don't want to get married. You don't love me? No, I just don't want to get married. Now it's, you don't love me? No, I just don't want to put a relationship on Facebook. You don't love me? No, I just don't want to fucking put a relationship on Facebook. But if you don't do that, then people told me you wouldn't love me. You don't want to commit. You're afraid of letting everyone know. Yeah, I don't want to let everybody know that I'm fucking great too bad for you.
Not only that, but see, it works against them too, because when you break up, what does everybody do? Yeah, fuck that bitch anyway. So, then they start taking your side, and it's like, well, do you want that in case we do break up,
Yeah, it's right. When you do break up, like, you got friends on both sides who are like, oh, I gotta unfriend him. And
yeah, oh, dude, I've had that shit happen. I'm like, yeah, fuck all that, and usually the breakup was, the first time it was amicable, second time not so amicable. So, but either way, you still had people taking sides and, talking about the person. It's like, man, just, I don't need you to back me up, which, is another thing, dude. I'm afraid to post. I think I told you this already. I'm afraid to post anything positive on Facebook because everybody thinks I'm looking for accolades or something,
Well, yeah.
Like,
you gotta be. You must be looking for accolades.
What did I posted something the other day, and people were like, "Oh, but you're one of a kind, and you're this," and I'm just like, I didn't mean it that fucking way, and that wasn't the reaction I wanted. But oh well. Go figure.
You gotta have to word it. You have to put it positive, but make it. I don't know.
It was something I was saying, man. I don't even remember what it was now, but I know one in particular person was like, "That's because you raised the bar," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't need you giving me
raise the bar.
I don't need some Josh Groban bullshit. You raised me up.
You raised the bar so you could drink while you were standing.
Hey.
You raised the bar because the bar still sucked like shit. You raised the bar so that some girl could blow you while you're drinking.
Actually,
because you don't like to sit when some chick's sucking on your dick.
Actually, I prefer to stand if I'm getting my dick sucked. I don't know, or lay back. Just saying.
Saying that, you're like, you have to think, well, I like to get my dick sucked this way.
Yeah, well, now that you mentioned it, because at first I was gonna go, hey, what's wrong with that? And then I'm like, actually, you're right. I kind of do prefer to be laying back or standing up.
Think about it, dude. If there was a bar like that was like, that you could stand next to,
Oh yeah.
And there was no wall underneath the bar. You just had a fucking beer, just cold beer.
And I was getting my dick sucked.
It's getting blown, dude.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
Someone needs to call that the blowing brew.
Blowing brew. Or the spewing brew.
Spewing brew. I think the blowing brew is a little bit more classy.
Yeah, that's true.
The blowing brew.
Well, they could be the dive bar called the spewing brew.
Yeah, I guess that could be like barfing in fucking spewing.
Yeah, several.
You got so sick while you were drinking that the chick was blowing you,
barfed?
And you leaned over the bar and barfed in her butt.
Well, I always wondered about somebody barfing up a chick's pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're eating her out and you just start feeling sick and you just puked. Just like in her cunt.
Fucking blow it in there, like it's like filling up the inside of a fucking cake with cream.
Yeah, like the frosting things, when you're doing cupcakes.
Yeah. Exactly what I'm talking about.
It's like barfing, you just barf in her pussy. Sorry.
And then she gets up and chunks just fall out. She's like, or she's so drunk, she's passed out that she wakes up in the morning, it's all crusted. It's like a tuna casserole set out overnight.
Well, maybe by then it starts to sort of form, and it forms like this burrito that just kind of slides out of her in the morning. So it's kind of like, how you slide those burritos out of the Taco Bell wrapping.
It's a barf sausage.
Anyway, we'll be right back, bitches.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck you.
The shit that hurts me. It's the shit that hurts me. It's the shit that hurts me. It's the shit that hurts me.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. That's back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul, hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the pay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on J&J.FM.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that.
What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil. I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your car like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money? You can talk to me, you can talk to me, we got what you need, or you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt.
Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG eetonwfg@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you think that you're fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghosts.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerk Man will set you straight with some good all true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Welcome back to the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. Cruise control. Cricket control. Okay. Guess he's not there. Must have dropped him. So I guess I'll bullshit with you here for a few minutes till he comes back, or till we get him back or whatever. So it's been an interesting internet day. Everybody's having. You there?
Yeah.
You there, man?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
That's funny. I heard you coughing back there, man. Well,
Why would I be coughing? What reason would that be?
I don't know, man. Just funny that you.
I have a cold, dude. It's the winter weather. So
I understand. It's very right now. It's
very cold.
Yeah, I know. I understand. But
it's in Oregon, and so I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, man, is it all legal up there, man?
Sure it is.
Hell
By
yeah.
the way, the weather has been really hot. Let's change the subject.
Okay.
No, actually, I don't really give a shit anymore. Actually, it's completely legal. So.
Hey.
Speaking of marijuana. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, man. You know, I think they're thinking about doing it here, too, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Legalizing it. So, hey, man, it's coming. Fuck, you can't, it's not dangerous. So, whatever.
It's because it's over the last 40 years, 50 years, probably. My God, 50 years now, basically. Enough different people have tried and have knows what the effects and knows what to expect. And so they understand that what the implications are of it. You know, it's not
Right.
like there's a reason why no one's like clamoring to legalize heroin or legalize crack, right?
Yeah. Right, because not as many people have used it. You know what I'm saying?
No, not only that, but what they've seen used is like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah, like you don't have to use it to know you don't want to use it. You know what I'm saying?
To know what it does.
Right.
You can see what it does to people.
Right.
I mean, you can see it. You know, you can see because it's so drastic. I mean, Crystal, fucking, you see people that fucking sunken cheeks and
losing teeth and weight
and everything, and just losing their fucking minds, and heroin just killing people or just causing them to just become
despondent and stupid and
despondent, and where they can't, if they're not on it, they're like they almost die.
Oh yeah. They're puking and they're sick and all kinds of shit, and you're just like, wow, dude, is it really that serious?
I gotta lean back a little bit here, so if you can still hear me, it's great. But if you can't,
I can still hear you.
It's fucking hot, dude.
So what's your temp in there, man?
92.
God damn! I don't know how you survive that shit. Are you how you have?
I just have fans on me, and I have wet towels and took a nice cold shower before the. That's when you know you're taking cold showers, and it's like, oh, this feels so good.
Oh God! So is this?
It's such a good shower.
Is this a typical Oregon summer, or is this out of the ordinary for you?
This is out of the ordinary a little bit in terms of this is the second one. Now you usually get a couple of them. Like for a couple of weeks, it get to 80 in my
God, I just
get
don't.
to 80 in my apartment, but most nights by the time it was like down to 70 or
Damn.
So it's like most of the time it's not that bad, but this is like one of the worst days ever from what I've heard.
Shit, man, that's you guys aren't really set up for that.
Well, no, I'm not, definitely not. I'm here all day too, so I think I warm up my fucking apartment too because I can't keep the windows open during the day.
Yeah.
The reason being is that the heat will actually make it hotter in here if I leave the windows open.
Oh God.
Because the heat will come in, so I keep the windows closed. But what I do is I have a ritual now every night. I open both windows. I put my fan against my window. By the time I wake up in the morning, it's 65 in my apartment. 65 to 70. And I close my windows, and so until about 2 o'clock, it's about 80 degrees at the most. It gets up to about 80. And after 2 or 3 is when fucking evil starts happening. So,
yeah. Usually it's that last couple
by
hours.
6 o'clock, it's like, and by 8, it's like, oh God. Like right now, it's still horrible.
It's pretty painful in that
And
bitch.
I've got my windows closed now because I don't like to do the radio show with my windows open because it's pretty easy to hear me.
Yeah, people can hear what you say and all kinds of other crazy shit.
Saying all this crazy shit about fucking barf sausage.
Yeah, that's
That was some barf. Let's just think about that, like a fucking bar of barf, dude. A bar of it, dude. A bar of fucking barf.
Damn, just like covered in barf, huh?
No, just a bar, like a thick bar of barf, dude.
Oh, nice.
You go cut it, you eat into it, it's barf. It's a barf.
A barf bar?
Yeah,
it's hardened and it becomes,
It's like a granola bar, but it's barf.
Yummy. That sounds great.
You have different flavors, like last night's Pizza Hut or yesterday's chili cheese dog.
So if you want the aftertaste,
yeah, you have different flavors,
Wow, the barf bar.
They've got the Maxwell, which is like a chili cheese dog, a piece of pizza, like a pizza, chili cheese dog, burrito, chicken McNuggets, all in one. So it's like a mixture of all four.
All wrapped up into one.
It's called the Maxwell because that's what you eat like in one. You could eat that in one meal.
So that would be me. That would be all the shit that I ate.
Because you could, dude. That's because let's just say in a theoretical situation, right? You're like. You're sitting there and you're like, I'm hungry, man. And you're like, oh well, we don't have a bunch of one thing, but I've got a chili dog, a piece of pizza, a burrito, and some chicken McNuggets with fries. You'd be like, all right, and you'd eat the fucking burrito, the pizza, the chicken McNuggets, and the chili dog.
Yeah, I guess so.
You would. You would eat. So that's called the Maxwell.
The Maxwell.
While, let's say you got sick and you barfed it up and it congealed in some chick's pussy, then it became a.
Well, you know what?
A barf bar.
I had an alligator yesterday, man. I tried
alligator.
I tried alligator, man. Actually, I had it a long time ago. It's been a while though. I went with well, you don't know who it is, but carpet beetle from Easter Seals. We went for lunch, and she was like, "Well, you want to go to the Streetcar Cafe? It's like Southern type cuisine." I'm like, "All right, fuck it." So I had this. It was like a alligator sandwich with pickles and all kinds of other, the Creole sauce and all that great shit.
It was good.
It was really good. And then you get Southern chips with it. So it was good shit, man.
Southern chips?
Yeah, they're Southern chip. They're like round, chip type things,
Yeah.
So I don't know what
chip type thing, the potato rounding thing.
Yeah,
hot
potato.
Fries?
No, they weren't really spicy. They were just like chips, pretty much. Kind of. They were salty, but that's about it. Kind of like I'd say the Southerners' answer to tortilla chips. So,
okay.
But anyway, I thought the alligator would be a little crunchier. I thought it would be deep fried, but it wasn't. But it was still good.
Would it taste like chicken?
Not really. It tasted more like fish, I think, to me. So
fishy type.
It had a fish taste to it, man. So that was cool. Something different.
That's good, man. I've been eating fucking frozen fucking pizza.
Hey, don't trip, man. I had a frozen pizza today, and the kind you do in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the one thing, man. Okay, now you talk about this is kind of an irk of mine, because there are just some things you don't do well. You know what I'm saying? And that you will never get. You will never grasp the concept as hard as you fucking try or ability to do. And one thing I suck at is cutting. Well, I suck at cutting anything. You know what I'm saying? When it's, cutting steak, I always ask him to cut it in the back or something like that. I cannot I try to cut the pizza, using this little pizza cutter thing that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm terrible at it. I'm horrible.
It's like a wheel, dude, right? You just roll it down back and forth.
You think, but it's in how I was showing.
I know what you end up doing. You end up picking up the whole fucking thing and just eating it.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's like I can't get it to cut through all the way. So my pizza looks like a fucking, I don't know what the fuck it looks like. It maybe it looks like
DiGiorno that you get or what?
Maybe it's one of those DiGiorno pizzas. I'm sure it looks like the Maxwell barf, like you said. The barf bar. Once I try to,
So it's like a personal size or a larger product?
I'd say about a medium pizza.
You need to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, I do. I want to be killing the whole thing, but still, it's like, God damn, I just can't. I cannot, for the fucking life of me. There's just certain things you can't do, man.
You just don't cut it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, man.
People say you're raising the bar. You can't even cut a pizza.
Well,
you were inspiration, but no longer are.
Here's the thing, though, man. Yeah, it's like, even if you were to say that to somebody, well, there's just certain things you can't do. You could do anything. It's like people give you these false, they lie to you. It's like, dude, there's some things I just, and this isn't just for me. This is for everybody.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's called weaknesses.
Exactly.
Everyone has them.
Well, I'm just saying.
One of the things you can't do is see.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just one of the things you can do. One of the things you can do is look at yourself and go, "Oh, I'm not good at this," and be acceptable of it.
Exactly. Instead of people going, well, "You can learn. Come on, I think I can. I think I can." D. Oberner fucking train record back in the day.
Yeah, I think you probably have a fucking a shitty one of those rollers too.
I don't know. I just bought it at Walmart or some shit like that. I don't really know, but I suck at that shit, dude. I just cannot do it. Every time I've tried, and I do those pizzas a lot, and it's just me eating them, so it doesn't really matter, but I suck at that, dude.
So did you end up just picking up the whole fucking thing and just eating it?
Pretty much. Just tearing it apart and just fucking, ripping into it. That's just what I do. Because I suck at that shit. I can't do that, but a lot of people are like, come on, you can do it. Put your mind to it. You can do it.
They're a pain in the ass. You got to push down really hard on it.
I know. Well, I thought I was pushing pretty hard, but I think my pushing hard knocks all the fucking toppings everywhere,
No, you just gotta kind of groove it, like groove it down until it gets to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And those pizzas are hard. Those crusts are usually pretty done after it's pretty crispy.
Right. Yeah.
Do you cook it on a baking pan, or do you cook it straight on the fucking rack?
No. I do the baking pan. I do the pizza. I have a pizza pan actually.
Yeah.
So, and I just put it on that, and then just put it in the oven for like 25 minutes or something, and all that's fine. But then when I pull it out and try to cut the motherfucker, then
It tastes fine. It tastes done.
Oh yeah. No, it tastes fine. It tastes great. But the thing is, I suck when it comes to cutting it. I just can't fucking do it. So, and some people, I don't know. I've never been good at that. Even like with cutting steak or cutting anything, I'm just not good at that shit. It's just.
Well, that's really hard to admit. Just admitting to that. You're brave. You're so brave.
I know.
That's another thing that pisses me off. We talked about this before, but everybody's so brave now.
Oh yeah.
Brave. You're so free. You're being so strong. No, you were stupid to go out there, and now you're dealing with your situation. You're not being strong. You're dealing with the situation.
Right. Exactly. You're doing what you have to do.
Yeah.
It's like
it's like you did something stupid, and now you're like you're being strong. No.
But this is that everybody's a winner shit again, though. We got to make it.
Caitlyn Jenner is as brave as the soldiers who fought in Iraq.
No, fuck no. Caitlyn Jennings a fucking disgrace.
Yeah.
Really, honestly, it's like just now you've decided you want to be a woman.
Not only that, but you're so brave. Okay, who is actually fighting you? Who are you fighting against here?
There's
no one. Everyone's supporting you.
Actually, the only enemy is your mind. There's your enemy.
Who is fighting against you doing this? Who is actually stopping you physically or from physical harm or in any meaningful way, your life threatened from doing this? Nobody stopped you. Everyone supported you. You're not that brave.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I've heard people talking. I heard a radio broadcast one day, and they were like, I listened to that. They played a clip of him, her, or whatever the fuck it is now, saying, whatever they were confessing to, I just felt this way, blah, blah, blah. And the woman was like, when I watched that last night, I was just crying. And I'm like, what are you, people out of your fucking mind?
Yes, they fucking are, dude.
Because
you can opt to decide you're another gender, and you can opt to do that, and then you can opt, and then people will reward you by saying you're a bravest and there's nothing inspiring about it. No one fought against her.
No. Well, same thing with being blind, man. It's the same shit. How is it inspirational, really? It's just like, it's how I live, man. It's a thing.
It's a thing that I've dealt with all my life. I don't know any different.
Right.
For me, what I see.
Yeah, that's not an inspiration.
I don't know any different. I'm not, like, we talked about this many times before, but the whole idea, like, oh, you're so brave, or like people saying, like, oh, I might have post-traumatic stress disorder from a previous relationship. I'm like, you don't know what that is.
No.
You don't know what that really. I've seen that before. My mom was laying down once next to Jerry when they were sleeping, and he had a nightmare and reached over and started choking her.
No shit.
Because he was like, Jerry, wake up. He's like, oh my, yeah, because he's
a Vietnam veteran, right?
Yeah, he's a tunnel rat, dude.
Oh,
he was
shit.
the guy that went down the tunnels and they had the snakes hanging from the fucking roofs of the tunnels.
Oh, fuck.
Because he was smaller, so he could fit in the smaller places.
Wow.
So he'd go in there and disarm shit and look in there.
Damn. So you were there when he actually flipped out in a dream, huh?
Well, I wasn't there that night, but I mean, I'd heard it. I'm just saying, I've heard stories. I've seen him do weird stuff too. Like I see him sleepwalk one time.
Oh wow.
And just weird shit. Like it was really weird, but. But the point is that I know he's been diagnosed clinically, with that because of actual actions that had his life in peril.
Well, yeah.
We're so pampered that we think that like being someone not liking you,
it stresses me out. I have PTSD.
People aren't going to like me for doing this. You're so brave. You're so brave.
It's funny too because the word stress, it's thrown around so much. And I think, they say post-traumatic stress disorder, so they probably assume, well, it was stressful when I was in that bad relationship, so therefore I have post-traumatic stress disorder. And
because they want to have something, and because that makes you more special, because everyone's dying to be special.
Yeah.
So if you have something, that makes you more special.
Yeah.
If you're just a black woman, you're not that special.
Yeah.
But if you're a black woman with post-traumatic stress disorder who is in a wheelchair,
dude.
yeah. dude.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's funny. I think kind of even like the SMJ shit. When people tell you you're brave or pat you on the shoulder and all that shit, I think they think that that's what you want. Like that they're doing you
because that's what most people want. They want that recognition.
Yeah. Well, they're putting their shoes on you. Because if they were in that situation, fuck yeah, they want rub-ums and kiss-ums and all kinds of other lovedry,
Yeah, because it's also like we said before, another way of affirming their superiority. Because if they can go, wow, if I were in your situation, I wouldn't fucking do.
Yeah.
They're really saying, I'm so glad I'm not fucking blind like you.
Right.
If I were blind like you, I'd fucking kill myself because life must suck for you.
It's like, yeah. How about you kill yourself now for being that stupid?
Seriously, man. No, I think you should kill yourself because I know you want to inside. You have to, because I would.
Yeah.
That's why I think you're strong, is because I would, because I'm fucking stupid. I can't realize that there's a whole difference in how we perceive everything.
Right, because we're all different.
Not me, we are different, but I'm talking about you and people who can see. The concept, you have no idea what the concept is, really.
No, and I don't care. It's just like, hey, it is what it is, man. You guys can see it, I can't.
You just don't know the concept.
No.
You can't.
And then when I tell people that, I get the, God bless you. No,
it's not the point. The point is it's awesome, because guess what we don't know the concept of?
Sight. Driving.
No, I know this. I know the concept. I'm talking about, guess what sighted people don't know the concept of?
What's that?
Being blind.
Of course not. Well, but
we don't know the concept of only relying on 4 of our senses.
Well, but they try that too, man. They try that shit sometimes. They'll be like, I wear glasses, bro, or I have an uncle that's blind.
That's not what I necessarily mean. I'm talking about like the basic idea that I'm looking at this in a different way. As in terms of perspective and perception and of actual 5 senses, you have 4, I have 5.
Right.
You have no idea how it is to have 5 senses.
No, I don't.
I have no idea how it is to only have 4.
Right.
So that doesn't necessarily mean it's a weakness. It just means it's a difference. Now, I'm not saying it isn't a weakness, because in some ways you have to admit yourself you're a disadvantage to sighted people in a lot of ways.
Yeah, there are disadvantages.
Life is just the way it is.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
nothing you can do about that, just like you get to deal with it.
Right.
You might be an advantage in some other ways, however.
Yeah.
That are not as obvious. See, that's the thing about sight. See, sight is fucking obvious. That's the thing about sight. And that's why, hearing is obvious too, but not as obvious as sight.
Right.
Like sight is like people will get so distracted by something they see, like that. That's why it pisses you off so much, because it's right there. I mean, literally, it's the reason sight is so important to our survival as a species.
Right.
Because it is. If we wouldn't have survived with 4 senses.
No, of course you couldn't. No,
I'm saying as a species, there's nothing, just like you can't survive as being homosexual. You can't be as a homosexual species. You can't survive. You're not
you won't reproduce.
Reproduce. Same fucking thing, just different weakness, same thing, same.
Right.
So, but that doesn't mean your perspective isn't just as valid and unique. It's just a different way of looking at it. There's people don't think it that way. They think, oh, well, you just must be. It's like, you don't understand. He doesn't understand the concept of sight. It's form. It's like the concept of a 6th dimension, a 6th sense.
Right. Exactly.
Some of us think we have that, but I mean, the actual reality of it is we might not. It's not like something concrete, like taste, touch, smell, sight, and and hearing. And
that actually that leads me to something else, man. When somebody tells you you're going to miss out on a good person, or you're going to... No, you're not, because obviously if it's somebody you don't want to deal with, or that you tell the fuck off from the gate, there's something you don't like about them. So how are you...
I think that can happen if you somehow later on, like right before you die, like they save your life or they do something for you or something like that. You're like, man, I should have been your friend,
Well, maybe, but you never knew that.
The point is, you never knew that. So it's like, you're right. It's you can't know. So why are you worrying about it?
Right. For shit that you don't know about, how are you going to miss out? It's like you don't know about it. You don't care about it. Maybe somebody else sees them as a great...
You can't miss out on something you don't know. It's the same fucking concept.
Yep.
You can't miss out on something so you don't really know.
Nope. Exactly. So it's not like you're missing out.
Maybe you did miss out, and maybe you think about it sometimes down the line,
Right.
But you're not going to be like, what are you going to do? Meet everybody and love her? I got to meet everybody. So I don't miss out. No, some people are just going to go, fuck this person.
Well, and there are some people that...
And I think that's part of the problem, too, is that no one wants to say, fuck this person anymore. It's always, but you don't understand that person. So you're like, okay, and then you're like, you get attached to somebody who's just a fucking cocksucker.
Yeah.
And then you can't get rid of them because then you're around their friends. And it's like a dick. It's like, well, then, so if you do something, like, why aren't you talking to G anymore? Because G's a fucking dickhead.
Yeah. Well, or I've had, like in dating situations or something, or somebody I'm not into, and they're like, well, you could be missing out on a really cool person. And I'm like, well, obviously there's something I don't like.
Into them.
Yeah, exactly. It's something I don't like, so I really don't care, even if they do have some.
Do they ever say that about fucking chicks that much? Because chicks, do girls get that? Because that's a guy.
I don't know.
Guy thing.
I don't. Do you get it too?
You're really like, what? Oh. Was that a joke?
No, I'm being serious. Do you get it too? Do you get people like when people you're not into and you're like, I'm not really feeling her, man, and then they're like, you're missing out.
A friend of mine, there's a friend from my improv group who was just like, hey, she likes you, dude. She'd be into you, man. I'm like, I just don't find her attractive. Oh, come on, man.
Why? Oh, come on. Why is, obviously there's something that turns you off about that person.
Why not? Yeah, there are a couple things that turn me off. So, yeah. But it's like,
you got to write an essay as to why you don't.
I don't know. But chicks, it's almost like, well, yes, I understand. You got to be choosy with your men.
Yeah, they can be choosy.
Guys, it's like, what? You could be missing out on something great. I don't find her attractive. What? She's a chick, dude. Come on, dude.
It's a fuckhole. Come on, you better take what you're given, pally poo.
You got to find it attractive. Come on, you might be missing out. No, I don't find her attractive, but she's got a pussy. Yeah.
Well,
and in 3 months I can go golf club against my fucking forehead.
Right.
And then go to jail myself because the cops have to follow the fucking what is it called?
That procedure where they both go to jail, kind of thing, or something.
Yeah, or one of them goes, or it's always considered the aggressor is the male. There's actually the majority of police departments ought to let me look at that. Well, not now, but.
Yeah,
I'll have to send that to you sometime.
Well, I remember when I was at the when I was doing the rape crisis hotline, when we went through the training, she even said, when we refer to the rapist, we are always going to say he because in most cases it is the male. I remember that, dude. I remember them saying that.
But see, think about that. Think about that logic there.
But yeah, I know.
I was going to say he, but that because it's not true.
No.
In most cases, it's not the male, not a male. Because you know why Well, in cases that call the rape crisis hotline, because males aren't going to call the rape crisis hotline to talk about. You ever had a dude call in saying it's a girl like fucking?
You know what? I had one guy one time that called and said that he was a rape victim, but then as I tried to get to talk to him and ask him questions, he was like, you know what? Let's just forget about this, and he hung up. So he didn't really.
And do you think that's because he didn't happen to him?
No, I think because he just didn't want to talk about it. He was ashamed.
He was ashamed.
Yeah.
Because people talk about chicks being shamed about being raped. Are you fucking kidding me? You have a guy go, my girlfriend drugged me one night and tied me up, and when I woke up, she fucked me in the ass with a broomstick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fucking dude. People laughed at fucking Lorena Bobbitt for cutting off a guy's fucking schlong.
Oh, it was
a funny.
Oh yeah, totally. It was a joke for a long time.
And I thought for a funny, like, it was funny. But then I started thinking, I'm like, dude, that's not that. Why is that funny?
Actually, for me, that kind of scared me a little bit. I was like, whoa.
Think about it. Think about it. Why is that funny when if you said, oh, her pussy lips were cut off.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking cut off her fucking clitoris. It'd be like, oh, that guy, that's disgusting. Well, what? No, it's the same, but it's not. No. That's the kind of atmosphere we live in, dude. Our society is fucking just done, man. We are insane.
Yeah, we are, man.
We are insane, man. We're batshit crazy, dude. It always comes back to this. So at the end of every show, I always come back to
what the reason America's doomed?
It's not America anymore, man.
No.
It's not that we're doomed. It's that we're crazy. Because we might be crazy, and then all of a sudden something happens that changes something. But I don't think so. And I used to think so.
Yeah, not anymore.
Like as soon as 2008, I was like really inspired about like computers and artificial intelligence and stuff like that.
Right now you're.
And then I just see like if computers don't get smarter than humans and start taking care of us, we're fucked.
Oh, you know they will, dude. And
well, if they do and they're benevolent, then great. And if they merge with us, then we evolve and become something more, or we get wiped out. So
probably. Well, you know,
it's going to happen sooner rather than later, man. I mean, there's shit. Nuclear bombs are going to be. I mean, it's.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's just a scary place to live right now in the world.
Yeah, and you don't know what's true and what's not, and who's saying what, and you know.
And people believe anything. I mean, people are just sheep, man. I mean, they're all.
Oh yeah. Well, they just regurgitate the first stupid thing. You know, I used to think when Doug, Shell's son, used to make stupid comments, you know, and I'm like, why are you saying this, Doug? Where are you getting this information? Dude, he was getting it off the internet. You know, this is shit people say in chat rooms or, you know, on Facebook and stuff, you know. So these kids, or just not the kids, just everybody.
Well, they don't check on it because they can't, because they can't focus on anything more than 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
Neither can I. Can't focus as well as I used to be able to.
No, I can't either.
Man.
Shit, I mean, I remember back in the day, I used to be able to watch a whole movie or listen to a whole album or something. I can't do that shit anymore. You know?
You don't watch a whole movie anymore?
No, well, I mean, I can, you know, like when I have nights that I do, but very rarely can you get me to go sit and watch a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody's like, hey, let's go see a movie. Okay. You know, I kind of have to be talked into it a little bit.
Yeah, and then you go, and then you're like, oh, I can't wait to get back home so I can get on my internet.
Yep, exactly. It's always centered back around the internet. Same with
isn't it?
With music. You know, I'm listening to a little bit of an album, and I'm like, I wonder if I got any messages on Facebook. Wonder if I got any messages on Experience Project. You know, it's stupid shit like that. And then
because you're hooked. We're all hooked.
God, man, it's insane.
All hooked in, man.
And
I'm totally hooked in, dude.
Kind of like you were saying, people are checking their phones during dates. You know, and it's not necessarily is that other chick messaging me, but you want to. What's that? Oh, speaking of phones, ha 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 ha.
Well, almost it is about that time, about 56 after.
Oh, shit. All right, man. You get a phone call, and soon we're going to be...
I think it's about that kind of like...
It is about that time, you fuckers. Well, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And I'm Cruise Control.
And that's the story there, bitches.
Fuck DJ Jerkman, that motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him.